Welcome. We're back here at the 2022 Future of Crypto Conference with Dan Pipitone, the CEO of TradeZero Holdings. Dan, great to have you. How are you?
Mike, thanks for having me, brother.
It's a pleasure to have you guys here. We love working with TradeZero, love having you guys at the events. Kick it off and tell any people in our audience that don't know what you guys do, what TradeZero Holdings is all about.
Awesome, thank you. So we are a commission-free, online commission-free broker. We are actually, TradeZero as a brand is representative of 3 broker-dealers. One here in the U.S., we're based out of Brooklyn, where I live and work every day. We have one in Nassau, Bahamas, and we recently approved this year for trading up in Canada, where we have TradeZero Canada Securities. So it's commission-free trading, accessing the U.S. equities and options markets with a particular focus on facilitating short selling. So we have a lot of technology, a lot of thought and tools that facilitate short selling, including our patent-pending innovation, which allows folks to not only bring in short locates as a precursor to doing a short sell, but we also give them a facility to sell those shares back or sell those locates back to the next customer that would want to short those shares. So it's our real key differentiator.
Awesome.
As it relates to crypto, why we're here, we've recently launched our crypto offering offshore. So if you're anybody who is outside of the US and Canada, we'd love to have you out of TradeZero Inc. out of the Bahamas trading crypto with us.
Fantastic. Okay, so now that we know who you guys are, right? Let's talk about the recent events of the last couple of months.
Yes.
With your exposure in crypto, the FTX meltdown and everything else. What's your take on the industry as of now? Where do you see it going in the next few months?
Well, we have a very unique perspective operating out of Nassau, Bahamas, which infamously is the home of FTX. You know, we've been down there since 2015, so this story has been really relevant to us because a lot of the players, as it involves the folks, from the regulatory perspective on the island, we know, and we have a lot of, interactions with. So for us, we were really excited FTX coming to Nassau. It really gave Bahamas and the place where we live, work, and operate out of an air of legitimacy, where that's now been kind of turned on its ear. But we lead with the fact, our story and our messaging, that we are regulated. Unlike a lot of crypto brokers, we are an equity and options broker first. So here we're registered with FINRA and the SEC. In the Bahamas with Security Commission Bahamas, and in Canada with IROC. So we like to tout the fact that we are regulated and registered entities. So you're dealing with a known actor, especially as it relates to us being registered and regulated with these various entities.
Fantastic. Okay, so if you're talking about an investor profile for somebody that may want to work with TradeZero, what does that investor or that trader look like, and how can you get started working with TradeZero?
Awesome. So we really focus on the more active traders, people who may, not necessarily starting out as their first trade, but maybe they've done some trading somewhere else, and they're left wondering that, is there more? We all know that trading the equities and options markets is not just working on a commission-free app. Right, there are abilities that you can do outside of that. There is short selling, there's trading from 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. So if you're someone who is a little bit more savvy or someone who's wanting to do more with your trading, TradeZero is the right place for someone like that. So interacting with us in the US, it's TradeZero.us. We have a $2,500 new account minimum there. And TradeZero.ca, TradeZero.co for our international folks. The unique thing about us internationally is that here in the States, we're restricted by the pattern day trading rule. So if you want to day trade equities here in the US, you need to maintain $25,000. Offshore, we facilitate day trading with as little as $500. So you have an advantage, and especially folks who are just starting out offshore, you don't need to start with a lot of money in order to start day trading. So we have some differentiations across our broker dealers based on the geography where we operate from.
Awesome. Okay, coming into the end of the year now, 2022 wrapping up. Any big plans for 2023? Anything you guys are going to do to grow and differentiate yourselves further at TradeZero? What should we look for? So
as I mentioned, with 3 broker dealers right now, we have applications in flight. We expect that by second quarter of next year, we'll have a broker dealer in the UK, one in Europe, in Amsterdam, where we're going to passport into the rest of Europe. So really being out there, speaking the gospel of short selling and why it's important, and being able to operate in these jurisdictions, solicit folks from those areas, hopefully educate them on the benefits of what we consider to be the gold standard of the capital markets, that is NASDAQ and the New York Stock Exchange, the exchange that we know and love here in the United States.
Amazing. Can't wait to watch it happen. Dan Pipitone, CEO, TradeZero Holdings. Thank you again.
Thanks for having me. Awesome.